Hello, everybody. How are you doing? I am doing great, especially with this beautiful weather here in Montreal. It is 1:30 p.m. and I'm planning to do this for the next 13 days. And today we're going to be doing mandalas. I have an art studio. My name is Arantza here in Montreal. And well, I'm really enjoying the process of putting all my things out there to share it with you online. I thought it was going to be more difficult, but I'm getting used to it. And I wanted to tell you a little bit about mindful art and how the videos are going to work before I start today. The process is what counts. That is the most important thing. The process, what we do in the now, and how it makes us feel. So if at the end of the class or your time that you're doing this, you find that you don't like what you've done, or I'm not an artist, or any of those negative thoughts, just throw them out the window or the balcony or the garbage or wherever you want, because we are all artists. And art is taking what's inside us and pouring it out there so it doesn't burden us anymore. And we do that not by talking and not by expressing it with words, but making things, just letting our hands do the job. And we're most of the time surprised at what comes out. I love mandalas because historically, they're not new. They might be fashionable today, but this is something that many civilizations have done, use, make, ancient ones. And there are some scientists and psychologists that they say they represent life. Of course, the people many years ago didn't know this. And there's some Tibetan monks, I think, they even make the mandalas. This is for me to stress to you the idea of how important it is, the process. They make the mandalas with different colors of sand, and it takes them months and many different months to do it. And at the end of it, when it's done, when it's pretty, when it's beautiful, they make it go. They make it disappear. So something that it took them so much work, it just goes away. And that's to show you that the result is not what counts, it's the process. Did I say that enough? I hope so. I'm going to repeat this throughout the whole 14 days, so you've been warned. This is my art journal that I'm using for this 14 days and for other things. I have many art journals, but I wanted to show you the little mandala that I made here with watercolor and acrylics. And these are different kinds. You can make them monochromatic with different mediums. This is a mandala I've done before in one of my classes. This is a mandala that's not finished. And today I'm going to use this white paper to show you how I make them. If you don't like your mandala that you did today, that's okay. You can do one later or one every day. It's something that I love because every time it comes out differently. Depending on how you feel, the colors might change. You never know. Because we are at home and we don't have many things, I try to, there is a specific tool, I don't remember the name now, to make circles. Maybe you can steal it if you have kids from your kids. If you don't worry, you can use things that have circular shape to make the circles. Or you can trust just your hand. So we need a center. And we need rulers to make the lines that are going to help us design the mandala later on. Before we start, I want to do a little meditation. I always like to do little meditations, guided ones, so you can get in the mood of creating without pressure, without judgment, just enjoying the time of creating. Maybe you won't be doing this, maybe you won't finish the video because I talk too much, or maybe you will and you won't do anything. And that's okay. Do whatever you need to do. My goal for me is for you to have inspiration and maybe some technical ideas of how to make it, and then you do it on your own, and then you take the time for yourself. So I'm gonna get ready. I'm gonna lower this so you can see my area of work. I'm gonna ask you, if you're watching this on the replay, you can take the time to put all your materials and everything ready, and then when you're ready, you can listen to this. So close your eyes and then start focusing on your breath. So how much air comes in, how much air comes out. And every time you breathe out, imagine you're kicking out of your body any tension, any stress, all those bad thoughts. Take as long as you need to breathe, with your eyes closed, with your hands on here or on your body, whatever makes you feel better, your legs. And I'm going to ask you to start counting from 10 to 1. And that is a step each going into a forest. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're in a forest. You can sit down, lay down, relax. Enjoy the noises around you, nature, maybe birds singing, maybe a deer, depending on which forest you have chosen. Maybe you're in a forest in Malaysia, I don't know. You can also choose the season of the year, and that will change the colors around you. So look around, take in all that beauty. All your breaths are going to breathe in all those wonderful aromas and fresh air that nature has to offer. And you're going to feel part of it. You're part of that element. And you can feel how nature is talking to you and how it makes you feel. And we're going to take this feeling towards the mandala that we're going to make today. So maybe this will influence the colors that you choose. Maybe it will influence the shapes that you choose. And whatever you do, be nice to yourself. Love yourself. So you can open your eyes if you're ready. And we're going to make a circle with whatever shape you have at home, whatever element you have at home. After you make a circle, you mark a dot right in the center of that circle. We're going to make a cross of 2 lines, and then 2 more lines, This is how it starts. Then you can make more circles around. If you have that tool, but I don't remember the name of it, you can use it. I know it in Spanish is called compás. My circles are not great today. And that's okay. And my goal with this classes are not for you to see what I do. Well, of course you can see what I'm doing, but mainly to inspire you for you to do your own. So I have created this circles, and I have some guides here that are going to give me an idea of how big or thin or tall I want my other elements. You can make more lines if you want between this, or you can consider that it's ready. Okay, you can make a petal here and a petal there and another petal here and another petal there. See? And then once you have done your structure, you can color it. Yes, that was my daughter. Because I'm not doing this from the studio, I'm doing this from home. And I warn them, everybody, not to bother me. But of course they come. But that's okay, they're lucky because I'm doing this, which makes me calm. If I wasn't doing this, who knows? Well, I'm not that bad. Okay, so I'm going to show you, I have my watercolors here. And I love watercolors, but you don't have to use that. You can use pencils, crayons, anything you have at home. And even if you don't want to do colors, you can just do it with black or another color only. So I'm doing the center. I'm coloring this. I love watercolor because it's very unpredictable if you want to. And you can do whatever you want if you know how to. So I'm going to keep on coloring my circles with this. So the lines that you made before are great because they give you a guide to do it. You can mix too. All right, so I'm going to leave it there. Well, maybe I'm going to show you something else. Something fun that you can do. You can do some stuff with a different color in there. If you make it with crayons or with pencils, it's going to look different, but it's still going to look pretty. Because what counts is the process, right? So this is more or less what I had. And now I'm going to show you one that I already have dried. And so I'm going to start defining the lines. And you can use different kinds of patterns to do it. For example, I'm going to show you here. You can use bubbles, triangles, hearts, circles, little dots, shapes, anything. This is a different one that I made. So I'm going to continue with this one, just to give you an idea. But this is something you have to do at home and create your own. So here I'm making dots. And I like it how the black contrasts with the color. And now I'm going to do the same. See, I'm going to get it closer to you. And I'm going to do the same here. There are many ways to make mandalas. This is just one of those ways. So you can continue, and I don't want you to get bored looking at me doing all this. I'm going to finish it, and then I'm going to post it on the groups and maybe on my social media, so you see how the final work is. But it was very nice being with you today. If you watch this on the replay, there is a meditation that you can do. And every time I do a video, I'm going to have a meditation. Each day, we will be doing these videos, and I'm going to send you the materials to do before them, the day before. So I hope you're ready and you take the time at home to be with yourself in peace, or in family. You can do this with whoever wants to share this with you at the house. I hope you have a great evening, and I'll see you tomorrow. Un beso.